Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session of GAMPRG2. So you guys should be starting your finals na, no? If you weren't here last time, all I did was just discuss about the the finals, right? So you guys should be starting now. For this next few weeks, I'll be giving you some information, some idea how to do the milestones. All right. So for this session, I'll be teaching you how to how to properly do the movement of the enemy. So, uh, okay. So I have a question on the top of your head. Uh, what's the first thing think now? How would you do the movement of the enemies? Anyone? No one wants to share the idea? It's okay. There's no right or wrong. Wala? Oh. Paano kayo Paano yung gagawin yun? C++ yung remember, the enemy should have a base class of C++. Sure, you can do the actual movement, I think, in Blueprint. Hindi mo siya naka-indicate kung dapat C++. But on the top of your head, how would you make the enemy move from the spawner to the um, core? Waypoints like in Unity? Okay, that's a good idea. How about the others? Equivalent of AI move to? Okay, so essentially we're going to use both waypoints and AI move to. So question is, why would you want to use waypoint? What do you think is the reason why would you want to use waypoint? Why can't we just from the spawner AI move to the core? Because technically Unreal can can calculate right away, no? How to move from spawner to core using move to or move to location or move to actor. But why do you think we should use waypoint or waypoints? Oh, parang dalawa lang yung students ko ngayon. It's okay to it's okay if you think you have the wrong answer. What we're looking for here is like ideas to control where the order going to go. Okay, so let's go pick because tama naman yan, right? Let's say we have our map, and then given here, hmm, let's put a split here, and here. Given our map, let's say here's our spawner, here's our bases. So if the enemy spawns in the spawner, let's say it needs to go to A. This is A. It needs to go to A. Sure, we can have an AI move to directly going to A. How about to B? What do you think the path of um the AI move to will do? In this case, AI move to will go down right here, hug the wall, immediately turn, and then what's the closest path is derecho, right? What if you want to make it go here, no? Di niya kaya because AI move to automatically tells it how to go to a point, uh the shortest possible path. So it will try to hug the wall instead. If not like this, it will go like this or like this. Na ganyan. You're gonna find the shortest path. And this one looks ugly. What if you want here, here, here? No. Then actually, what if medyo it's complicated? It's a Philippine flag. But anyway, what if it's medyo complicated? May ganito pa. AI move to from spawner to B will tell you go here, hug the wall, immediately go down here, hug the corner, and then it goes straight. What if you wanted here, down, left, down, right, and then derecho? What if you wanted this? Hence, we need waypoints. We need to give them data that, hey, pass through these waypoints before going to B. Or for A, maybe we can say pass through that waypoint. Technically, pwede naman siya dumiretso, no? From here to here. So like two waypoints siya. In this case, A from this spawner to B, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waypoints. And then same thing. Same thing if we have a spawner down here. We can use that same set of waypoints. We'll go, maybe we add additional waypoint down here, no? That's an additional waypoint. So we tell it to go here and then follow and then make it follow those waypoints. And then finally to 8. Hence, we need waypoints. Okay? It's a much cleaner solution for moving. Now, uh, ang tanong is, how do we give the enemy, because right now, uh, enemy header file. The enemy has points. Mm, enemy type. Enemy type. Um, is boss. Maybe a boolean. Uh, and then right now we want a list of locations. No, you can go like list. Sorry, not list. The array of either vector or transform. Vector three locations. Location. Sorry, not location. Waypoints. Right now, this is our enemy header file. The question is, how are they gonna get this data? For you guys, how would you code it so that we give those that set of waypoints to enemy? The moment it spawns, it should know how to go from its current position to B. So how would you give it that data? Brainstorm. How would you give that data? Anyone? Uh, Mag-random call na ako. I'm gonna give you guys anxiety. Dalawa lang kayo ni Gwen tsaka ano yung ano eh, nagre-reply. Tawa ko ng iba. Ayun na si ano, Matthew. How would we give enemy this data of waypoints? Kasi pag spawn niya, let's say, dito na yung enemy. Pag spawn ni enemy, paano niya agad malalaman how to go from here and then follow the waypoints? On the top of your head, how would you do it? Waypoint variable. Yeah, we have the waypoint variable. It's right here. So we have the waypoint variable. It's on enemy. Get the reference to the waypoints and assign the data in the enemy constructor. Get the reference. Okay, okay. Let's work with that. Get the reference to the waypoints and assign the data in the enemy constructor. Question is, how do we get that reference to the waypoints? Who can give that reference of waypoints? On component hit, I wouldn't use it for that. I would say on component hit, we make it use it for, sorry, we use it for when it tries to hit something. In this case, maybe we wanted to check no if it hits the boss. But on component hit to get the data. I think I understand what you're thinking. Spawner creates a waypoint event dispatcher to spawn enemy. Spawner creates a waypoint event dispatcher to spawn enemy. Spawner has a waypoint reference. Spawner gives to enemy. Okay, okay, okay. So spawner creates a waypoint event dispatcher to the spawn. Waypoint event dispatcher. I guess it's somewhere close to this one. Okay, Lucas. So if you search online, there there's one distinct way that I see in almost everyone's project. What do? In these waypoints, in these waypoints, they created a waypoint class. Uh, Waypoint.h. And what did it have? It had on component overlap function. Why did they have that? The reason why they add this is so that if uh, it is the enemy who overlap, I would go enemy, go to uh, move to next waypoint or something like that. That means the waypoint header file also has a next waypoint. Next waypoint na variable could be an a actor. Uh, actor has this. It could have this. So what's happening here is each time they place a waypoint, they assign who should be the next waypoint. Should it be this? Should it be this? Should it be this? That's one way. The other way, I think, is um, index. No, the other one is, I think, index. You have an index waypoint index. Tapos, ang gagawin niya is um, get all actor of class waypoint, and then gonna check all the waypoint index. So that's like two ways. And then this one, instead of move to, it's gonna iterate through all the waypoints and then to go to the next one or something like that. No, sure, that's one way. Uh, do I like it? Not really, because you're using get all actor of class. You're gonna have to consider get all the waypoints. So in order to do that, you have get all actor of class, and then you're gonna check every waypoint on how to go from which index to go to na. Which I don't like. What if a waypoint has multiple multiple ways to go from maybe ABC? Edi parang tatlo na yung ano, tatlo na dapat yung kanyang ways, no? It's kind for me kind of messy. The other one that I would prefer is we have a inside our spawner. Let me put this down here. Actually, why am I even working here? We can work on the other side. Our spawner has a T array. Could be a vector. For me, I would prefer a actor. I'll tell you why. Waypoints. So either that or vector 3. But the reason why I want a actor, it's way much easier to set up in the editor. Okay, so this one, I'll just call it grid. Why? Why would he have a T array of actors? So that who has the reference of enemy the moment it spawns? Si spawner. Spawner is the one that spawns the enemy. So it will have a um is this a enemy is equal to in get world spawn actor and then enemy class or something etc etc. And then you would have you have in here you already have access to enemy. So all you could do, I mean, what you can do next is enemy set waypoints, waypoints, or something like that. Okay, because I see spawner has the reference of the enemy, so might as well give that set of data, the waypoints, into enemy, and this is what we call um, data injection. Dependency injection, data injection. I think it's data injection. We are injecting data into enemy. Okay, that's how we do it. So his spawner gives the data, injects the data into the enemy. Enemy knows now what are the waypoints. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Now, before we do that, I have a question. Why instead of waypoints, why can't we just do spawner? Why can't we just do this? Enemy header file has spawner, and then we'll have like uh inside of this we will do enemy owner go to this. Why don't we do this? Anyone? Why do you think we are not doing this instead? Because technically, since we have owner inside enemy, we can have like uh go to location, no, and then it'll be like maybe like owner move to and then owner waypoints maybe index. We can just do that, no? That way we don't have to have a TRE. So why do you think not I wouldn't say it's a bad idea, but in a if you want clean code, it's not the best thing to do. Maybe not clean, but also you follow code architecture. It's not really the best thing to do. I wouldn't say it's wrong. It's it's okay lang, but there's a word for this kind of thing. Enemy and spawner become coupled. Correct. So remember, we have two types of coupling. Um, loosely coupled and tightly coupled. So what are these? If you're loosely coupled, instead of uh owner, no, and instead of owner, we would use the T array of vector 3. But if you're tightly coupled, you are dependent. So it's called being dependent into the being depending on a certain class. We are now dependent on spawner owner, and we are dependent on its T array of a actor. So what's so bad about being dependent? The reason why we try not to do tightly coupled is because what if spawner changes? What if bigla lang isip ko, oh, well, let's not use the array of a actor. Instead, let's use the T array of vector 3 waypoints. What's gonna happen to a tightly coupled? Initially, you would have T array of a actor. You're gonna have an error now because this is not a actor anymore. This is vector 3. So instead of doing like waypoints, so let's say index. This is the a actor dapat no. You would um get actor location. This would have been your code if you want to get the oh wait, yeah, to get the location. But now if you since you made it a the array of vector 3, it should now be waypoints index because it's already the vector 3. So this might seem a bit small, no? A small change. because well, we're just working with this now. But what if it's a whole lots of changing in a class? Let's say not only this, maybe we have another set pala of vector 3 na hindi pala dapat tong waypoints. You should use something else. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for this other class. We are now dependent. We are depending on the spawner. We are depending on what it is right now. If you're loosely coupled, you only have a T area of vector 3. That means uh, we're not depending. We're not depending on spawner. We are saying, okay, we're gonna work with whatever's inside this T array inside enemy. That's it. If we do that, enemy is now not dependent with anything. It is now uh independent. It can work on its own even without using spawner. And what are the reasons why will this be good? That another reason is we can now use it in another class instead of spawner. What if we have another type of spawner? Maybe like a class called group spawner or something, or mob spawner. We are now not dependent on it. We are still using the array. So since it is a mob spawner, we can just set it up here the moment it spawns. Si mob spawner na bahala na ibigay yung the array of vector 3. So that's the reasoning why we try our best to do loosely coupled. That's why we do event dispatchers. We do event dispatchers because we don't want to depend on the game mode. Remember our tiles? We don't want to depend on game mode to what? Restart the game? Oh wait, maybe not tile. Um Obstacle. We don't want to depend on obstacle to I do want we don't want obstacle to depend on the game mode to restart the game. Obstacle we want obstacle to just be an obstacle and we want game mode to just handle it. So they're loosely coupled by um the game mode listening to players die event dispatcher. And same thing. We don't want the player to be dependent on game mode. We want the player to be just as is. We don't want it to be based off or to depend on whatever's inside the game mode. Player would just be player. All it to do is just send a event dispatcher and that's it. Okay, so that's how we do loosely coupled. Okay, questions for that one or clarification? None. Okay, sige. So how will we code that? So we have an enemy character. Let's go create also our spawn. So what I'm coding right now, what I will be coding right now is a simple um pag spawn. I'm not basing it of any data asset yet. That will be for later on. Right now we just want to spawn an enemy. We want to be able to make the enemy move from one location to the other. Okay. So still making it. Uh, we have a compile error, most probably because I inside my enemy character, I think. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Okay, so spawner. For now, we're gonna have just a. Well, let's forward declare class a. That's my enemy character. A enemy character. A enemy character. So we will have a view property. We will edit anywhere. This will be our T subclass of T subclass of a enemy character. Enemy class. And then we also have a view property. Edit anywhere. This will be my T array of a actor. Hmm, waypoints. Mm, as this waypoints. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to put this in protected and then public spawn. Void spawn enemy. Right. And our enemy character will literally just have a let's put it in on the public. T array of right now vector. For now, no. Let's do a actor waypoints. Okay, and then on begin play, enemy character on begin play. Let's see if I actually have AI control. Oh, I do have. Okay, okay. Before this, if you chose third person character na template, you actually do not have access to AI. Why? Um, because you actually have to set it up first. You need to include in the name of the project .build.cs. This is usually under your folder .build.cs. You need to add AI module. Add this so that we have access to the AI move to whatever. Okay. If you're not able to do what is that? Let me see. If you're not able to include AI controller, that means in the build.cs wala tong AI module. So if you're gonna try to create, you could I mean you could simply use the template no, of third person character when you try to create a project. Or if not, if you already created it na, you need to add this AI module if you want to have access to AI controller. So anyway, we have AI controller. Let's go to cast to AI controller get controller. Uh-huh. And then controller, what do we have? Move to location. Yeah, let's create them. Let's create a function for that. Under private void move to next waypoint. How do we keep track? We can have an index also. Let's move private. Int waypoint index to know which index now are we in this waypoint. Start at 0. Oops. Waypoint index. Start at 0. And then move to location. Uh, what is this? Waypoints. Waypoints. Waypoint index. Get actor location. Okay. And then waypoint index plus plus. Oops, plus plus. Because we can also have a check here. If waypoint index is greater than waypoints dot num. Okay. We don't want to greater than equal to. We don't want to accidentally have a error, no? In case hindi na wala na dito yung index. Either this one or is valid index. You can do this. You can do this too. Okay, return. And then how do we call this? I can actually a there's supposed to be something here. Controller path finding get path following agent uh what's this get path following agent I path what are you using I path following agent interface or you path following interface where's this engine AI navigation include AI navigation path following agent on I don't think I want this. They changed something here. Unlanded? Unmove? No, no, no. Path. Sorry. Here. Sorry. Component. You path following component. Where are you? You path following component. It is under. This is if you do C++, ha? Wait lang. I'm looking for where this is. Path following agent is under. Nothing. Sorry. Path following agent component. Nope. AI. Path. What am I even doing? Maybe I can just access it. I cannot. Where are you? You're here, but you're not here. Path following agent. Oh, there we go. Under navigation. Navigation. Path following component. This should have a event dispatcher. Oh, finish. On path finished. On oh, that's deprecated. Oh no. Why are you deprecated? On request finished. On request finished. What are you? Move complete. Okay. Add dynamic. What are you using? Move complete. Move complete. Request ID. Path following result. Need this. Path following result. Private. Deploy on move complete. Result. This ampersand a enemy character on move complete. Are you gonna take this? Ooh. I I think required you wanna request ID. Request ID. ID. Let me add that. You don't have to do this in C++ if you don't want to. It's not required naman. No? Still not? Why did we change? Add add new object. Ooh. This is the function. This is correct. Hopefully, add new object. Okay, result is success. If result is success, move to next waypoint. And then call this at the start. All right, so what we did was just all in C++. AI controller. This one is just so I know if it has already went to the position. If it has, Move to location. This move to location, I think we can adjust its acceptance radius also. Maybe 100. Oh, stop on overlap. Yeah. 100? Let's make it 300. Okay, let's test this out. This one, move to next waypoint. All it did is move to location. And then waypoint index plus plus. So this is just creating the waypoints of the NA. Identifying request ID. I'm guessing you don't know what is file request ID. Where are you? AI type? Maybe AI types. Hmm. This is under AI module, classes, AI types. Oh, that. Nope. 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 Doesn't have it. Uh, we can do this stuff just so we can um skip this. Probably not gonna work. Hold on. Ampersand. Not. Renegade const. Okay, hold on. I press IDs up here. I should know class. I should have this. Ah, activating event. Okay, let's see. There it is. Ooh. Oh, error. Oh, what did he do? Compile. Oh, what are we missing? 37 before ampersand. No, that's right. Okay. I am about to give up on the C++. I'm gonna go straight to, hold on, an overload function. Missing before. Yep, I'm about to give up on this one. Move to next waypoint. We are gonna make it to u function blueprint callable, and then scrap the this part until I get this right. Okay, scrap this part too. That should create it. Okay. So our enemy, it is enemy character. This is called BP enemy. So we should have waypoints here. Oh, I did not make it to. Let's for now make it to proper to edit anywhere. Okay, so how here's our BP enemy. Oh, okay, let's just give it some skeleton mannequin. Let's give it mani. Rotate it, bring it down. Save that. Okay, so here's our enemy. Let's give some waypoints. This is waypoint 0, waypoint 1, waypoint 2. And then here's our enemy. We look for waypoints. Waypoints. Here it is. And this is why okay, let me just lock this first. This is why right now I'm using actor because it's the way to be able to add the waypoints in the editor. For now it's in actor for any character. But later on we can make it to a vector. If we press play, you're not moving. Why are we not moving? Hold on. Ah, sorry. Don't forget. Nav mesh. Uh-huh. Increase its size. Increase here. Increase here. Why? How do we know if it's working? We press P. There we go. Okay. Did I forget anything? I feel like I forgot something. Ah, just to make sure, we need to have this as automatic AI controller. Uh, where are you again? Spawn. Spawn? No. Hold on. I am looking for the right here. Auto process AI for both, and then AI controller. Okay, let's see. Are you moving? No, you're not. Why aren't we moving? Uh, enemy character less than me to 100. Let's go. G engine message. What color? Yellow. Uh, move. Play. Move. Index is not. Index is not valid. Index is not valid. Ah, not. Waypoint is valid index. Yes, it's valid. But if it's not, you return. Uh, okay. Anyway, sorry. Play. It stopped here. Sorry. Um, how do we do this? How do we make it go to the next? Move to location. We have this one. Easiest thing to do. I don't like it, but if I don't want to create this one, if vector 3, sorry, f vector 3, just f vector distance of this dot actor get actor location, get actor location, and the distance to uh waypoint, waypoints, waypoint index. Again, get actor location. If your distance is less than 300, move to next waypoint. Again, let's put a check here first. If waypoints that is valid index. If not pala. If not, waypoint is valid index, waypoint index, return. So this is manually checking the distance from this actor's location and the waypoint's actor location. If it is less than 300, meaning it's very close, move. Better yet, let us create a float here. New property, edit anywhere, float, uh, distance to move. And then we use that here instead. Right now, it should be set to 300. Waypoint. Ah, distance. Sorry, 3, 0. Let's make it 100. Play. You are not moving. How about 300? Play. Again, you're not moving. Moving. Distance. What is your distance? Hold on. Let me. I want to find out what is my distance. Um, let's use 15. This is not running. Waypoints is valid index is not valid return. What am I doing? This is not. This is not. Tick. Sorry. 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 Let me put you guys here. Every tick, it's checking the index if it is uh beyond the 300. This one, distance to move. I mean, if the distance is less than distance to move, we move to the next one. I'm so sorry. Okay, you're already there, and you're there again. I'm guessing 300 is too small. It's too far large. Let's make it 100, 50, 20. You're moving too fast. 0? No. 10. If distance is less than 10, never mind. I included the boolean. So there's 0 or 1. There we go. What's your distance? 642? 642. Move to next waypoint. Let's give him, sorry, uh, next. It is. It is just 643. Hmm. I see why. Uh, waypoint index is already pointing to the next one because I did plus plus. So I could do is uh let me just put this int index. If it is not valid, don't do it. If it is, okay. Yeah, what happened was I was already checking out on the next index, but what I want was wherever the player is actually going to. Okay, there's actually a better way to do this instead of this. Uh, but medyo tagal na tayo dito. What are you, 100? 159? You're too tall. 200. 300. There we go. But you didn't even go near here. Ah, okay. Kind of did. Okay. So that is for the movement. The proper way for this one, you can go move to waypoint. Take this out here. Move to waypoint. And then in here, move to, there we go. Yeah, is their proper way one. Instead of going plus plus here right away. You can have a function for that. A separate function. Move to the next waypoint. You have the plus plus and move to waypoint. Move to waypoint. All right. So right now it's kind of working. Problem is, uh, It's because of the Z. This is the player's location. This is the player's location. Ah, sorry. So the enemy's location. This is the waypoint. The problem is the Z right here. So if you want, we can do instead of f vector, we can do f vector 2D. That needs a 2D. So it would go like, uh, maybe we can cast this to f vector 2D. Will you work? Can I cast you? No. Yeah, doesn't want to. F vector. I could mano it. We can go f vector is equal to waypoint minus the location. Then you have vector dot z is equal to 0, and then vector dot magnitude. Vector dot uh, what's magnitude? Length. So mano-mano to. Nag-minus ako. I set the vector to z. I get the length. This should be more accurate based on the x and y now. Kind of. Okay. Yeah. So if you do, instead of 300, make it 50 is more accurate. What are you doing? Distance? It's still 132. Why are you still 132? Because of this. Okay. Yeah. That's as accurate as we can get to the waypoints. Okay. So this is how we do waypoints. There's another way, but yeah, it's creating waypoint classes. So either or, you can work it. You can work using that. Right? So that's the waypoints. That's how we move the enemy. Then if you want for the spawner to do that, so you have like uh a enemy character, enemy equal to get world spawn actor. What's this actor? Enemy class transform f transform where v f vector this get world ah, get actor location. Hold on, f transform. What's up with ah this one a enemy character. Okay, then you would have enemy waypoints. We don't have. We have to include the header file. Include enemy character, enemy waypoints is equal to waypoints. and that's how we inject it. We could make it better if you're gonna have if you want to follow proper architecture instead of having this as a public, you would have it like under protected maybe. And then so now we can do vector 3 f vector, sorry, unity. And then you'd have public void set waypoints. And then oh sorry, no public. Set waypoints. This is vector 3. Oh my god. F vector waypoints. The arrow. Ah no, A actor. A actor. Okay. Then you will be like, wait, sorry. Let's put underscore here. No. Let's call this actor waypoints. So you'll be like waypoints dot add for each a actor in actor waypoints. You do waypoints dot add actor get actor location. We do this. We now we don't have we can choose to control the waypoints part. I mean the no, yung variable, right? So we'll set doing this. We have set waypoints and then the actual waypoints. Same thing. We are injecting data into enemy. So if you try this out, let's put our let's create a spawner. Oops, sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spawn BP spawn. And then okay. Oh, hold on. Spawner, a enemy character, enemy class. Chances are this is it piece of class of? Piece of class of a enemy character. Enemy character. Hold on. Asset. Reload. Possibly I have to restart Unreal for this just to make it work. Uh, hold on. Spawn. Yeah. Let me just restart Unreal quick. Or I hope you understand what we did. We are injecting the data into to the enemy through spawner. So that's one way for you to go through waypoints. There's another way again online where you have a waypoint class and then overlap. If the enemy overlaps, it goes to the next waypoint based on the waypoint class. Okay, hold on. Let me just show it now. Okay, DP spawner, DP enemy. Uh, Here's our spawner. Here's our waypoints. We put in the, let me lock this. Let me put in the waypoints here. 0, 1, 2. And then I don't think I created. Okay, let me put the gameplay. Spawn enemy. 7:30. Move. Possible. Either wala siyang AI. It should have an AI. Hold on. Let me just double check. Place in world or spawn AI controller. Okay, that's correct. Do we have a Namesh here? Yeah, we have Namesh. Yep. Let's bring it down a bit. Move, move. Hold on. Move. Waypoint index is not valid. No, that should be valid. Hold on. Waypoint. It is not doing moving. So waypoint index is messing up. It wasn't valid here, weirdly enough. Uh-huh. Let me let me just make this a new property so I can see it. Zero. All I did was move. Okay. I think I have an idea. Move, move the waypoint. I mean, I can move this just because. Yeah, let me just remove this. Just for sanity check. And okay, it is out of reach. So it wasn't it was actually stopping it because yeah. Okay. I see why. Um what happened was begin play ran ahead before giving the waypoints. Okay. That's why it didn't it was saying it's invalid because waypoints was still empty. So this ran first and then it tried to run set waypoints. Hence, uh, our validation was actually working because it was empty. This is empty. So, we can do instead of this. Where is this? Move to waypoint. We can put this under set waypoints. It's my spawner here. Spawner. Oh, I didn't save. Spawner here. Waypoints. And all three. Waypoint. One, two, three. Late. Now we won't go to the next one. 36. I think it's because it is. I set it to 0. Yeah. And here, distance, I get to 7. There we go. Okay. All right. So what we did on the spawner, we did enemy, get world, enemy set waypoints. This I only put it here because we were testing it out now. So what happened was in enemy, I have the set waypoints, and then I have move to waypoint. Because after setting it, I wanted to start moving. So it's doing the move to waypoints, we'll go to move to location, and then here's our checker whether it is near na. If it's near, if it's less the distance is less than the distance to move, go to the next waypoint. Plus plus first. This one I'm just getting the X and Y. So this is the vector that's created from the waypoint until the actor location. I set the vector z to 0, then we get the length. This way, we're only checking the x and y. We're not checking the height. Okay? Questions? Clarification? So technically, you can do the move complete. If you create AI controller, uh, AI controller, you create this one, it should have a override for on move complete. There's also a way. I mean, pwede rin to yung kanina. Problem was it wasn't accepting my function. So I need the right function for it. This one. This one. I need the right function for it. But anyway, this AI controller should have on move complete. Move complete. This one. Receive move completed. No. There should be a better one. There should be a override here. Virtual. Virtual. Up, 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 up. Yeah, no, no, no. Somewhere here. Request path move. Stop. On move completed. Here. This is what you need. So you could do it, or you could create a CPP, a class for that. You could have, what are you? Are you a public? You do like public, uh, virtual, can't spell, virtual void override. Okay. Uh, I may have forgotten. Yeah, virtual void and then override. There, you can do this the next the move to next waypoint. If you don't want to do this manual checking on everything, so up to you. You can choose whatever. Okay. Questions? Clarification? None? Okay. So if you have no questions, you can message me naman if you do have any questions, especially when it comes to AI. Sometimes may get tricky in the C++ part, but if you want to do it in Blueprint, you can do so. It is not required naman by the milestone that you do it in C++. The only thing that you have to do in C++ is the spawner and the enemy base class. Yeah, enemy C++. Waypoint. Okay, no questions. If there aren't any questions, that's it for today. However, if you want to stay, go ahead. If you have questions afterwards, if not, yeah, that's it for today. You guys can go and enjoy your long weekend. Bye bye.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Just a quick question lang about the Unreal. Is there a way to, because when I was checking the assets for the tower defense, right, I noticed it came in a Unity package,
Mhm.
and I
I'll.
was searching up how
Hmm.
I was searching up how to like import it into Unreal, and from what I've seen in the videos, you need to like manually export each of the assets one by one. So I was wondering if there's like a different way to do that instead of having to manually export it from Unity one by one.
Uh, me. I'll do it. I will upload the a file for that because what where this one. What's gonna happen is from Unity kasi you would have to export it there, no, and then get the OBJs of it, and then transfer it to Unreal, and then you have to set the materials and whatever. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload it instead. There's a instructions on how to place it in your project. Okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna
sir.
upload it. Oh, it should have uploaded next year. Okay, yeah, that's why I didn't upload. Uh, yeah, I'll just upload it.
Uh, okay, sir. And for milestone one, just for milestone one, as long as the enemy base class is made in C++, the other aspects are fine if we do it in Blueprint, right, sir?
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay.
Uh,
If you can you just create the base class in C++, then it's up to you if you want to do it in Blueprint or C++ for the movement and stuff.
okay, sir. That's all my questions for now. Thank you.
All
Goodbye.
right.
Thank you. Goodbye, sir.
Sure.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Ay, sir.
Yes.
Pwede na? Pwede
Wait
na.
lang. Double check ko lang kung si Chat. Do you have any question? Disconnect.
Or, yan.
Anyway. Ano yun?
Yan, sir. Na, nabura ko na kasi sir yung GAMPRG1 ko na ano, yung Endless Runner. Kaya hindi ako sure nung sa gawa ko nung una. Ah, gumagana naman na siya, sir. Yun nga lang, ang itsura niya ganito.
Ooh.
Tapos may
um,
tatlo.
no,
Mhm.
I think I know why. Can I see yung tile?
Yung ano, sir?
Yung tile mo na blueprint.
Hmm.
Feel ko tama naman yung ginawa mo. It's just that, can I see yung, ano yung location ni, sino to? Floor. Ano yung location niya? Floor.
Si Flor mismo, sir?
Ano, yung floor, yeah. Ah, ginawa mong visit. What is this? Why can't you move? Stop mo yung ano. Stop mo yung game.
Ah,
Ano siya? 000? Yeah, okay. The reason why ganun yung ano, parang nagsispawn siya much closer, no? Nag-overlap yung stuff. Is because itong si floor, si wall, and si wall. Because, di ba 000 siya?
hmm,
Eh, yung code natin is we spawn the next tile on the, yan, oo. So, that
touch point.
means, nagsispawn siya, kita mo yung location ng floor na 000? Nagsispawn siya
Ah,
dyan sa attach point. Eh, gusto natin yung dulo. Yung dulo ng floor, magsispawn siya sa may dulo ng box collider. Ay, ng attach point. Instead of sa gitna. Gawin mo,
hindi ba sir ganun gano'n ginawa? Wait
it,
lang.
hmm,
Ay, wait lang.
you moved it? Did you manually move it? Kaya, ano.
Ay, yun.
Ay, press mo, yeah, selected waypoint, selected viewport sa taas. Yeah.
Hindi ba sir ano, pantay naman alam ko parang pantay-pantay naman 'tong
Eh,
nagawa ko ng ano.
yung first three. Yung next, ano, yung next floor tiles.
Okey. Oo nga 'no.
Right? So, hindi siya, no? Tsaka, feel ko, yung first three nag-spawn agad. I-stop mo yung,
Oo
ano.
sir, yun yung ginawa ko, eh. Yung sa naalala ko lang,
Yeah. Yun, tama naman yung code. I think tama naman yung code mo. Ayusin na natin yung, ano, yung blueprint. Tara, ayusin natin yung blueprint mo. I-stop mo yan. Yung blueprint mo, anong size ng floor mo? Ano yung scale niya?
5 by 5
5?
sir.
Move it by 500 sa X. Ano, yung location. Yeah. Yung location.
Okey ba sir?
Yan. 500. So, move everything, kahit yung wall, 500. Tapos, yung attach point, i-move mo rin ng uh, 750. Wait lang. Sorry. Sorry, wait lang. Can you move the box collider to 0 sa X? Where is 0? Ay, sorry. Okay. Di pala 500. I-move mo yung floor at saka yung walls to 250. Yan. And then, box collider, gawin mong 500. Tapos attach point, gawin mong 500 rin.
500. Hindi 750.
Hindi. Tama yan. Okay? So, save mo yan. Tapos, sa level mismo, patingin ng level
Hindi
mo.
ba sir ano, parang same lang nung kanina?
Hindi. Kanina, 000 yung location. Na-move natin ng 250. Tapos, sa level, patingin ng level mo. And you,
Ganun. Kaya ito mismo
ah,
sir.
ayan. Delete mo yan. Kaya naiiwan yan eh.
Pero alam mo sir wala naman akong nilagay na ganito. Ba't gano'n?
Oh? As in,
Ako parang wala akong nilagay na ganito sir. Teka
mm,
lang, Ang weird, wala namang nilagay kanina.
Tapos, para may initial tiles ka, tama na no? Tama na ba yung location?
1, 2,
Yung ano
3.
yung first 3 is wrong. So, check natin yung code mo. I'm guessing you're for loop.
Parang may magkakapatong sir nitong ano, si 4 tsaka si 5, pati si 6
Okay.
nakapatong.
Then, check natin yung code mo. Go to C++. Um, spawn tile. Sa tile to spawn position. And then, on exited. Okay. So, dapat, hindi siya, si spawn pos, hindi dapat sa on exited. I-set mo siya sa spawn tile. After you spawn the tile. Hindi siya sa exited dapat. Ang idea is, when you spawn the tile, isi-store mo sa data mo kung asa na yung next location for the next tile.
Hindi ba sir dito manggagaling 'yun? Kasi 'di
Hindi.
ba ito yung hawak nung
Hindi.
sa event batch.
Ang
Ay
gusto
hindi.
mo is, um, pag spawn ng tile, i-store mo yung next na location para if you call spawn tile again, nakaset na yung location, yung next location. Yun na
Bale
yung,
sir, ito na yung kukunin niya yung na-spawn na na ano, yung
oo.
ano yung touch nito.
Yeah.
Oo, so tama na pala yung ginawa ko kanina. Ginaya ko na
Kaya
pala 'to.
parang nag-overlap yung iba kasi hindi pa next spawn position.
Bale sir anong ano, kasi ang naalala ko dun sa GAMPRG1 may kumbaga may use yung itong ano,
Oo. Yan,
yung as itong reference na 'to.
oo. Sa baba mo. Sa timer mo. Ginagamit mo siya.
Ganun ba yun?
Dinidelete mo.
Maski ba dati sir dun din naka-ano yun?
Yeah. Yan yung tamang way. Baka kasi
Ah,
ako ba yung prof mo? Baka si Sir David.
kasi na ano nabura ko yung ano, yung
Yung luma
git
mo.
ko.
Hmm.
Wala akong ano, basehan ulit.
No, okay lang yan. Kaya mo yan in one day. Ayun,
Pero
i
ano sir,
hmm,
yung kumbaga ito, kung reference na 'to, para para lang dito yun sa ano, sa timer talaga yun?
oo, para i-delete lang. Like isipin mo, para malaman ni game mode kung ano yung tile na ide-delete na, yan yung nasa loob
Okey,
ng parameter.
okey.
Para malaman niya ano yung na-overlap ni player para yun na yung ide-delete niya. So, yun yun. Try mo, i-compile mo.
Mm.
Okay lang yan, wala lang yan. You know,
Ayun
you
okey na.
know.
Weird. Okey, thank you sir.
Okay?
Oo, pero
Sige, sige.
tama na 'to sir 'no, yung milestone 2 'no?
Yeah,
Yung
tama lahat yan, from what I'm seeing. Okay na yan.
sige sir, submit ko na. Tapos gawin ko
Okay,
na yun.
sige.
Okey sir, thank you. Thank you sir.
Sure, sure. No problem. It's 7:30. It's wakey wakey time. Time to wake up. Oo, gising ka na. Oh, well, it's time to. So, yes, okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, let me take a break a bit. Where's the lighter na? Oh, What else do you have? You want to sit here? Oh, maybe they're early.